Good morning, everybody. It's Doug Wolf with Keller Williams Town Center in Virginia Beach, Virginia. This morning is Monday, November 22nd. We just finished pulling some data off of our multiple listing system. This is fresh data that it'd be pretty tough for you to get anywhere else. So the numbers that we are using are exclusive numbers to a real estate broker such as myself. Certainly numbers that we are allowed to share with you. It's just difficult to find them in certain places. So we do this on a regular basis, put together a package just to let you know what's going on with the market. These numbers are based upon the Southside market, meaning in Virginia, we have currently Virginia Beach, Portsmouth, Chesapeake, and Norfolk. We've combined all their data into one package just so that you can see what's going on as a trend for each of those cities when we combine them all together, being the Southside market update. We do a Virginia Beach market update once a week, and those numbers are definitely different than these numbers because here we're combining 4 cities together. What's the best thing to do with these numbers? Well, if you're a buyer, it's going to give you some ideas of some different trend lines, what's been going on now. We're also going to look at 2009. How is it different now? Is now a good time to buy if you're a buyer, as well as if you're a seller? What is going on with the trend lines as far as in my city or in the Southside market and the trend lines? How are we doing as far as getting full price on our properties, or are people getting really great deals out there? What's going on with the REOs and the short sales and the foreclosures? We're going to take a look at that as well. So really it's designed to help you make a more intelligent decision. Obviously, if you are a seller or a buyer in this current market, you need representation to help you determine specifics. If you're a buyer, specifically what it is you're looking for, and if you're a seller, specifically to your property, your subdivision, your city, to make sure that you're making intelligent decisions in pricing the property and marketing it properly. So we're going to get right to the numbers. As I said, today is November 22nd, Southside Market Update. Currently, in the 4 cities combined, Portsmouth, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, 6,278 properties are currently for sale. 6,278 of them are currently on the market. If you're one of that 6,300, that's a lot of competition. So there's a lot of properties out there. Not as many as there have been in the past. We're actually down 92 from our last report, was a little bit earlier this month, and we were down 174 from the previous one. So we're seeing a downward trend line of inventory. What that means specifically for you, if you're a seller, less competition. Less competition is better for you. Mainly in this market at this time frame, during the holiday season, buyers that are out buying are generally more serious than ones that are out shopping in the spring and the summer. So if you're a seller, now's the right time to have your property on the market. Less competition, serious buyers. Those are 2 great tools. Out of that 6,278 properties, we're going to have single-family homes. Currently, single-family homes, 4,428 of those on the market. Single-family homes. Price ranging anywhere from $15,000 up to $7.9 million, with an average price of $375,677. The other category that makes up the active listings are the condos and the townhomes. Currently on the market for condos, townhomes, 1,850 properties on the market, 1,850 condos or townhomes. These are attached structures, and their price range is anywhere from $39,000 up to $2 million for a condo townhome in those 4 cities combined. Average price for those currently on the market, $273,890. Our REOs, short sales, and foreclosures are certainly active listings, but we separate them. It makes it easier to keep track of that and watch that trend line. Currently, REOs, short sales, and foreclosures on the market, 1,739 of those currently on the market. That number is actually down 18 from earlier this month when we did our Southside report. So trend line came down a little bit. The trend line prior to this one was up 51. So it's just hovering right around that 1,700 to 1,800 range as far as REOs, short sales, and foreclosures. If you'd like more information on that, I'll give you my contact information at the end of this so you can get a hold of me, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you about what encompasses an REO, a short sale, and a foreclosure. We're going to get to the sold numbers now. So looking at solds, this is where the rubber meets the road. The sold numbers for the month of November. For the month of November, the 22 days in the month of November, 372 properties have actually closed and gone to the recording table. Their status has changed to a sold status. 372. The average dollar price in those four cities combined, $237,670 for the average price of a home in those four cities combined based upon what closed so far this month. And it took 88 days to put that property under contract. 88 days to put it under contract, days on market. The year-to-date solds, where we look from January 1, 2010 until today, November 22nd, 9,500 properties have sold. 9,500 properties have sold so far this year to date. If we went back 12 months, 10,396 properties had sold year to date, meaning we're 896 properties shorter of closed properties than we were last year as of this time. That's actually an 8% difference. So the market for closed transactions for those four cities combined is down 8%. Sellers, that tells you something. You need to be very motivated to sell your house right now. The market is off 8% as far as the number of closed sales year to date. Buyers, it tells you now's the right time to buy. You need to be moving in that direction. Sellers are motivated. If their property's on the market, they are motivated to sell right now. So 8% down, it's not the end of the world. It's certainly better than other parts of the country, but you do need to be aware of that if you're a seller as well as a buyer. Dollar average for the year to date for those closed, the 9,500 that have closed, $250,996. $250,996, and average days on market is 81 days on market for year-to-date numbers. If we went back a year, 2009, same time frame, $251,298 versus and 82 days on market. Almost identical, 250 to 251,000. The prices are pretty much staying the same now. We're starting to see a level out, but the number of ones that are closing is different. It's an 8% down. So you need to recognize that. Sellers, you need to recognize that. Buyers, you definitely need to recognize it. My name is Doug Wolf. I am an associate broker here with Keller Williams Town Center. My phone number, 757-515-4728. You can Google me. You can go to BetterCallDoug.com. Check out our website. See some great statistics out there, some market analysis on that as well. You can also email me at DougWolf@BetterCallDoug.com. Have a great Thanksgiving. This is Thanksgiving week. We probably won't get to a Virginia Beach market update this week, but we'll be back next week to take care of that. Be very safe out there when you're driving, and we'll see you next week.